Call Law Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Makakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful Bakiyar. I want to get into this word rest in Micah 2 and 10, dive into the etymology, and provide a scriptural contrast in the precepts for the rest that the Most High has for our souls if we abide in Him, and the rest that He has prepared, as it says in the scriptures, in the form of a place prepared for us for eternity, man, forever and ever. All right. It says, "Rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword of destruction." Okay. So, rest in the etymology goes into sleep, repose, or slumber, rest, a bed or a couch. All right. So, resting is likened unto sleep, as it says here, slumber, and bed or a couch, which is what you lie or sit down on. Okay. Intermission of labor, meaning taking a break. All right. It's very spiritual, because yet we know the breakdown for that scripture to be about these scriptures are so they're the living waters, right? You can go to that same well and it's still gonna provide you with fluid, right? You can go to that faucet, if you will, and it's still gonna constantly provide you with fluid, man. Okay? And that's the form of these different applications and breakdowns of these scriptures, how they apply to different scenarios and situations in life. Okay? And how they could be edifying to the body based on relevance, and based on the relevance it has in certain people's situations, man, and experiences. Okay? So it's likened unto, so yes, we know the breakdown to be not having a nest egg here. All right, not getting situated in any way here in Babylon, in the Great Babylon, America, and all the other lands where the Israelites have been driven to. Okay, but also that to be at rest is likened unto taking a break from work. Okay, and scriptures tell us about taking your hand off the plow, right? That there are no breaks at this current time, man. Okay, it's a continual shift that we're on. It's likened unto being on your watch. You take a break, you take a fucking nap, and that's your death and destruction, man. Okay? Mental peace, state of quiet or repose. So it's likened unto, because repose is likened unto being situated and being rest, right? Being at rest. Fucking ceasing of like activity and shit like that, right? It goes into having peace of mind, which is mental peace. Okay? And you can only, unless you have demons on you, all right, you can't have mental peace of mind here in hell. It says because it's polluted. All right? And this is one way that this scripture can even extend out to anybody that's dwelling on this fucking earth. If you're at rest here, and if you have any type of peace of mind here in a place that's so polluted with wickedness, you know, you're completely fucking off. You're unrighteous, you're wicked, and you deserve death. All right? scripture says it'll destroy you with the sword destruction, man. Okay? And that's and there's a contrast in the scriptures of what rest that we have that juxtaposes what this world will ultimately get you, the place that where you'll end up in investing in this fucking place, man. It says it's a resting place, okay, a burial place. All right. So this is it tells us not to rise and depart, because it's not our rest, because it's going to get us killed. It's going to be the place of our burial. All right, if we make it our rest and make it our home. The rest in the scriptures, that Slakia in the blue letter, that word rest, it goes into your abode, okay, your home, where you make your home, where your comfort is. All right. It tells us that that we're yet to this day in our captivity, man. We got brought over here, not just over here, wherever Jake was driven, was fucking brought over here on hardcore fucking slavery, man. All right, the worst known to man by a landslide, man. All right, so, fuck, we look like having rest in this place, okay? It says, absence or cessation, to cease, of motion. Okay, so to stop. That's what death is. Once you stop moving, you're done. There's so many accounts of Jake when they retire in their 70s and shit like that, 60s, whenever the fuck it is, that they die. The life expectancy for Jake post-retirement is very, very low, especially married Jake, because once they retire, they go at rest. They're at rest. Okay, they stop moving. It says, Salakia. Okay, here it is. Rest as a verb. Take repose by lying down, lie in death or in the grave. Okay. That was the point on the etymon right there. To lie in death or in the grave. Okay. So being at rest is likened unto lying in the grave, man. Is to lie, or lying in death. And that's what this place provides for you, man. All right. It says right here to stand back. All right. To remain. So to stand back, meaning to likened unto you falling back, man. All right, from the fucking battle. And that's what it is. That's what this place gets you in the spirit of, man. And that's why it gets you fucking destroyed. Okay. It's a spirit that 2/3 of Jake and the rest of the world is, like it says in 1 John, love not the world, neither any of the things that are in the world, for everything that is in the world is not of the Most High. Okay? We're supposed to keep our eyes single on what the Most High has prepared for us, man. And hasten to flee out of this fucking place. Okay? So it just says in We're going to get this in Jeremiah 6 and 16. So this contrasts the rest of this place, which is death, which we went all up into that, okay? But this is the rest in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay? Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. And I brought this out even though we have all the scriptures in the canonical gospels that go into how we have rest for our souls through Yahushai, right? For his burden is light and his yoke is easy. But this is virtually they were drawing from this scripture right here, all right? Those authors. This is the precept to that, because Yahushai dwelt and walked in the paths of old of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, it says, stand ye in the ways. Okay, and it's heavy because when you look at this word stand ye, it's another word for rest or remaining in, okay, to be situated. It actually, in the blue letter, and I'll prove it, in the blue letter it says, to, okay, stand firm, right? To abide in, to appoint, and here it is, to arise, okay? Did it not say, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest? Well, it's telling you where we're to arise or remain or stand in, okay? In what? In the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And when you go into that way goes into moral character, man. That moral compass. Where is that moral compass centered in, if you will? All right. It's centered in the scriptures. Ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai are contained within this book, man. All right. The ways are moral character, man. All right. Is the path, is the walk. We know what this walk is. That's why when they said in the Christian church, talking about a walk, this is the walk of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We know about that tightrope, and we know about the way of perfection, like it says, to walk ye. This is the way. Walk ye in it. When you turn to the right or left, don't fucking turn to the right or left. Pretty much. All right. But you'll have rest for your souls, man. Okay. It says, and see, thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, stand ye the ways, and see, and ask for the old paths. Okay, those are the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and they're old because they were developed and created from the beginning of time, man, by Yahweh himself. All right, straight from the mind of the Creator, and then passed down. It doesn't need to be added with any fucking any embellishments, okay? Any new flavorings, any extra shit, okay? The unadulterated, inherent, outbreathed word of Yahweh Bashir Yahushai, his laws, statutes, and his commandments, man, period. Where is the good way, and walk therein? Ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Okay? So the rest we have is in the ways of Yahweh Bashir Yahushai, is in these scriptures, man. Okay? And we know that his ways is heavily centered and in the paths and the wisdom of the ancients, right? It's heavily centered around prophecy, which is what Yahushai is. And Yahushai is written within this book, okay? Within the entire volumes of the scriptures comprised is Yahushai, man. Okay? It's heavy because the rest that we have in the prophecy is the restoration of the nation of Israel. Okay? Like it says, that we will be singing upon our beds. All right? Just might have to get that. That's the rest for our souls. The promises, man, of getting the fuck out of here. It says in Psalm 149:5, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Okay. So they're going to be on a bed. Is that not, did we go into that rest? That's going to be in the kingdom, man. It's the ultimate rest. This is in Hebrews 13:14. For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Okay. What is the city that we seek to come of the rest? Okay. It tells us if we have no city, you have no rest. Okay. This is the rest that we have in Yahweh Bashir Yahushai, man. This is that city that it's referring to. This is in finishing off in 2 Esdras 8:52. For unto you is paradise opened. The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. Okay? So that rest that the Most High is going to allow and grant primarily to the first fruits, the 1/3, 144,000 of the nation of Israel. Okay? But then subsequently to the entire nation, man, when the 2/3 are birthed from the loins of the elect. All right? And then the heathen nations are going to be in some form of rejoicing and rest, even though they're going to be in complete bondage and in servitude of Jake. All right? This is that continuing city that was mentioned that we have one to come. This is that city, man, that is builded. And Edris actually already saw this, man. He already got a preview. Just as other men of Yahweh Bashir Yahushai were given through the Spirit, man. This is that rest and it expounds it into perfect goodness and wisdom, because righteousness is synonymous with rest. That's why it says you can't rest here, because of the pollution, of the wickedness. What the main thing that's going to make the kingdom perfect, the main thing that's going to make the kingdom of rest, right? As we went into peace of mind, mental rest, mental peace, right? The main thing that constitutes that is the flourishing of righteousness, all right, across the entire universe. That's why, with all this wicked ass shit going on the earth, no way the Most High is gonna let man cross over into the next frontier, which Esau deems is fucking outside of this so-called plane, out of Earth, into all those innumerable planets that the Most High has created, that are visible to this nigga, that are visible to us, but can't get there. Damn, the Most High's force field, keeping them locked in. But that's what's gonna allow for rest and true paradise, man. All right, heaven. When you break down that word as the attributes of heaven, as an estate, okay? Because the Most High's ways, those old paths are going to be in the kingdom. It's not going to be new, all right? It's going to be the restored ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay? That's the rest that the Most High has prepared for us, all right? So with that, all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem B'Ka Kedah.